PA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Condors of Honolulu taking on the Green Bay Packers. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Ready.
Kaepernick now on first down.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
And they'll accept that penalty.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick-6.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Drill 52.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it, and he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
They'll throw on 1st down with Favre.
He finds his man, complete. That's Harper. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
13 yards, first down, Packers.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st down, Favre.
And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Kaepernick now on first down. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On first down, Kaepernick. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. To throw is Kaepernick. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Palmer. Touchdown! Trey Palmer, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Condors have cut it back within a score. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. First and 10, it's Favre. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Red, yellow. Blue is striking.
Throwing is Favre. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The Packers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Now Favre. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
B.J. Ojulari getting in there and dropping him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Looking for Christian Watson that time, and it's third down. But you look at this defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
To throw is Favre. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll go again to Jones. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Hey, red. Pause red.
Here's Favre to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And they'll bring out Anders Carlson now to try the field goal.
From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Let's go now. Field, black. Hey, green. Field, blue.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And his throw's going to be incomplete. When you look at this Packers defense, right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Kaepernick. His throw incomplete.
And that could have been and probably should have been a third interception of this first half. He's got to figure out something because you cannot get the ball away like he's done and have any chance to win this game.
Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. After one, 17-7 is our score. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Slide through. White.
To throw, Kaepernick. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Shot, 17. Ready.
Again, it's Kaepernick. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Hurry.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Now Kaepernick. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10.
Faster.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That's out wide for Palmer. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Now they'll change things up.
Yellow, blue.
On second down, McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down. Here's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Condors are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Hey, check.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Ready.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Yellow.
Favre.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And bulldozing his way through.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Let's go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Trouble, 38. Fights, 97. Drill, 52.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And he's got his man on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. To throw, Kaepernick. That's completed right side to Palmer. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
And he'll send the tight end in motion here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Let's go now.
2nd and 11. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Trey Palmer with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game. So all of his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Ready.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. 3rd and long. It's Kaepernick.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
To throw is Kaepernick. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And the snap comes at 1. Now Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Kaepernick again.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. A graduate of the Naval Academy. Back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
Shot, 17. Slide through.
Kaepernick now to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line.
Dispute. Yellow.
They'll throw now on the final play. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Harper.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
In motion, the tight end. On 3rd down, it's Harper. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run on first down. It's Harper. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On first down, Favre. This one swung out here to Jones.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Black Ultra.
Play action. It's Favre.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Luke Musgrave.
39 yards.
And the Packers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
That was a nice little setup there off play action for the long touchdown pass.
And I've got to tell you, it brings back bad memories for a guy like me as a former defensive back, because in a playbook I knew a long time ago, we described that play pattern as draw pass 9 go, meaning fly pattern after the play action pass, try and hit him for the deep ball, and boy, were they successful on that one. So tough because his speed is so great. You've got to make sure you don't miss any cues or keys in order to try and keep up with him.
Draw pass 9 go. That's still a nightmare to this day.
Yeah, I still wake up in the middle of the night and feel the guy going past me.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Condors have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
On the ready.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Kaepernick going to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Now Kaepernick. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Drill 3. 6. Mega. 5-2.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Here we go. Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
White. White.
To throw is Favre. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Packers are once again back in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by length. You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now an audible here into something else. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Fight, 97.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Fights loose. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd down and 4. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. Throw caught by Flowers. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now it's 3rd and 4. And quickly they get to the line. Now Kaepernick. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Ncunc Fitzpatrick. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And Favre going to change the play. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Favre to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll throw on first down with Favre. And complete once again to Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Blue striker.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's 2nd and 8.
62 blaster. Black ultra.
Favre on 2nd down. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Down. Green jacket. Red cycle. Set.
Favre. Throw caught by Musgrave. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave it with a 3rd and 2.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Red.
Throwing is far. His pass caught at the 4. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down, so you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker.
Let's go now.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And now they'll shift things around. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to escape, but he cannot. They get him in the end zone, and that's a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a one-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here we go, set.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Now Favre. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they're going to speed things up here. 1st and 10, it's Favre. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go. Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Favre. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Up the middle, Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On second down now, it's Harper.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Back
Back to throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Hey, green. Strike.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Try to take this home, they'll run.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free. And those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good chunk to go.
Ready.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, fourth and goal from the 2.
Striker, 3-3.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on fourth and goal from the 2. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Kaepernick to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
Clock at 30 seconds. Second and 10.
Red, yellow, blue. Blue, go.
Now Kaepernick. And his throw is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his help. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
To throw is Kaepernick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Here we go.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Flag open. Cut, go. No red.
Now Kaepernick, got to have this one. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Come on.
Here's 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Blue, black.
Back to throw, Kaepernick. This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of